What's going on, guys? Zane SAZ from House of Smoke UK. The Crew 2's pre-release has been out for 2 days now. Yesterday I didn't get to play much because I was driving up and down the country for work, but today I'm gonna get a few games in. I'm gonna be driving around with my friend Gio. We're gonna see what's going on, what we've enjoyed, what we've maybe not liked, what we maybe think they can change. We're just gonna have a bit of a discussion. Maybe it'll help you out in your decision too. This game does come out in the UK tomorrow. Not sure about the rest of the world. Probably the same time, or it's already out most likely. Either way, hope you enjoy. Okay, so first off, let's start with things that, how far I've got. So according to the stats, I've done 82% of the street racing in terms of my favourable style, 11% pro racing. To be honest, that's not looking right. I think what's happened is I think I've left my game logged in, because look how unproportionate all of the stats are. That doesn't make any sense. So already that's something that's kind of frustrated me. I hate stuff like that. But I guess because it's an always online game, so it's just I put my PlayStation on rest mode. One observation so far. Don't know why they've done that, but here we are. Okay, without further ado, let's get on to vehicles. So this is the Audi I started off with. I've got the level to 162 so far. This is actually my kind of favourite car to drive. It's a car, in driving games, I kind of like to start games and build up the car, and I don't know, you kind of feel like it's your car, similar to the first real car. I picked an Audi because I drive an Audi in real life and I wanted to have similar feel with the force feedback and such. But yeah, that's my favourite. The Aston Martin Vanquish, which you can actually get from the Ubisoft store if you've got some points, so just head on over there if you don't already have it. It's got some cool parts on it, even if you want to throw it on your first car. They're from the same kind of branch. Okay, so within this game you can use parts from each of the same style of car on each one. So for a drag car you can swap them between, even if it's a different brand of car. It makes sense in game world. I'm with it. Alright, so Harley Davidson, I think that's just got delivered because I got the gold edition of the game. To be honest, anyone that's on the game now will probably have it already because, as I just said, gold edition of the game. Game's out tomorrow. I have no idea where this came from. I'm assuming this is something else that they've just thrown into my game while I've not been playing, because I've never seen this car in my life. But I now have a Porsche. The Mazda RX-7. So this is the car that I bought for my first drift car. And let me just quickly upgrade it while I'm here. Yeah. The drifting events with the steering wheel are pretty fun, but very tiring on the arms. Alright, cool. First drift car, enjoying it. Mercedes-Benz X-Class. This was the first car that I got as a pick for the dirt rally, or the dirt rally ones. That's the one. Yeah. So the dirt rally, it's my favourite for just driving. Okay. Saying I collected content. I'm assuming that's what that stuff was. But let's quickly go back. Quickly go back. Alright. So never used this buggy. Also, I'm assuming it's something that came with it. So a few new things have popped up. I'm assuming this is another season pass download as well, because I've not seen that before. The dirt bike that I bought. Now with the dirt bike races, what I've kind of enjoyed doing is I use the pedals from the Logitech G29, and then I use the analog sticks from the controller for the bike, because it just feels a bit off steering on motorbike with the steering wheel. Everything else kind of makes sense. Planes, boats, everything else, I've enjoyed that. But for some reason, it's just the bikes that feel slightly strange. So I tend to play with the controller using the pedals. Kind of a cool in between. My super comedic Ford Mustang GT. that I got for all of the crazy buggy races that you drive. Oh, you do flips. It's like playing skate. I love it. Oh, it's another downloadable content. Oh, I love it though. It looks hilarious, but I'm with it. Ooh, this is the first touring car that is also part of the season pass content. Been using it for a few tour races that I've done and won, hence the new parts. Ooh. Alright. So yeah, oh, who's this? Oh, this. The world's becoming more and more populated as the days go on. Oh, so sometimes it can be a bit dark in this game, and I find it a bit strange that there's no brightness setting for the game. So that's something I would like to see, definitely. Right now I'm kind of just cruising around the city. Where even am I? Let's check. For argument's sake. Wrong controller. Oh, that's the other thing. The G29 doesn't have a pad on it. So, to my understanding, the only way that I can bring up the map is to use the pad from my controller. Now, there are other buttons on the G29. It would be nice to program it to one of them, but just a thought. So, let me see. The pad. Alright, so I'm currently... Oh, I'm in Miami. Nice. Okay. Nighttime in Miami, hence the darkness. Oh, nice sunrise though. Yeah, if you're in first person, it is a really cool video effect, matrix effect. Yeah, so thoughts. As you can see at the bottom, all the followers are bumping up. If you don't know already, a lot of this game is measured in followers. Now, that's kind of annoyed me, but I'll talk about that later. If you see in the top right hand corner of the screen, it'll say I've got 113,000 followers. That means I'm rank star, which is I think 3 ranks up, one below icon. I've played this game for a while, but I don't like that all the games are kind of switching to doing everything based on followers. Like, I do understand that social media rules everything right now. All of the major business goes towards it, but at the same time I kind of wish we could keep gaming a bit separate. Like, 113,000 followers does not necessarily make you a star, so can we please not confuse the children, please? Alas, quick digression. But yeah, so far in terms of things I've liked, when you're playing with one of your friends that you can invite via here, if they're online. When you're playing with your friends, only one of you needs to come in the top 3, which can be annoying because you might need to restart races and it restarts it for both of you. But at the same time, as a co-op feel, it's kind of the best you can do with a driving game. One of your buddy, one of your crew has to win the race, and if you win, you both get the points. It works out, it makes sense. You can kind of speed through the game like that in a really fun way where you're having a laugh with your friends. But that's kind of how it's going right now. By the way, speaking of my 2 friends on the crew, if anyone wants to play, you've seen my name there on the game, add me up, let's cruise. Anyways, so it's been quite fun being able to play a driving game actually with a friend for once. It is the first time I've really been able to do that story progression wise, and the story is kind of like a combination of different activities that you can do. So far on the street racing front, I've done quite a few, to be honest. At least of the first few. I've unlocked more because I stopped playing when I hit the star rating. So I've actually just got a few new races to try out. I'll jump on those in a bit when I'm on with one of my friends. Yeah, so my personal favourite so far has actually been the off-road rally raids. The reason why I love them so much is there's literally no pathway. You can drive wherever you want to your destination. You just have to get to your destination. It can be super annoying and little rocks can pop out of nowhere and just halt you. I do hope there's something they kind of get out. But yeah, that can happen when you're driving around the streets on the street races as well. You can get caught in the tiniest little corner and it halts your entire progress. Now, I know before there was a complaint that the walls on the beta, you could kind of slide around the walls and it was the fastest possible way to move, and a lot of people complained about that, so I'm happy that's out. But at the same time, if your whole progress is thrown off by the tiniest little thing, then it can be a bit distressing, but that's racing games for you, I guess. But yeah, rally raid's been my personal favourite so far. I'm happy I've got a few new ones to do. I might even do those secretly in a minute. But I need to get a vehicle for a few more. You can get